everybody, thanks for joining. If you're new, my name is Eva, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back to watch another video. And if you are returning, maybe you noticed that this camera angle is a little bit different. I have some new office furniture, it has more storage in it, and it's just a little bit higher than my previous piece that was here. So my tripod is sitting a little bit higher, even though I have it on the shortest adjustment. So I feel like I'm looking up more. And of course, I don't know how that's gonna look on the other end, until I watch the playback. But if you notice something different, that's why. And maybe you might be interested in seeing what kind of furniture I got for my office, mainly for bag storage. So I'm thinking about doing a video about that to show you some storage pieces. So let me know if you're interested in the comments below. So today's video, as you saw from the thumbnail, is a Coach item. And I picked this up in my local store the other day. When I saw it online, I thought it was super cute, but I wanted to go see it in person. And so that's why I went to my store to look at it, and I loved it. Okay, so as with most Coach packaging, it is very, very secured in here. So I picked up their new chain. Aren't these colors pretty? They have pastel colors in them. And the rainbow chain from last year, it showed up in the Coach outlet, and I was like thinking, like, why would they outlet that piece? I thought it was kind of like it would be something that would come back, every summer. But then when I saw this on the website, I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. As you can see, it still has the packaging on the links here, so let me get that off. Okay, so now you can see the chain in all of its glory. I thought this was so pretty because it has the black, the gray, the lilac, purple, and then that vibrant blue and a lighter blue, and then here's like a mint green color, and then yellow, lighter pink, this darker like bubblegum pink, and then white, or I guess that's chalk here on the end. And here is the previous multicolor chain that I was referring to. So as you can see, this has the primary colors, and then here I'll hold it next to this year's chain, and you can see the difference of the colors here. They're exactly the same length. The only difference is the color of the links and the color of the hardware. The previous multicolor chain with the primary colors had gold hardware, whereas this year the chain with the pastel colors has the silver hardware. So I've had this one for a while and I've been enjoying using it. Let me show you a few of the bags that I've used it on. And then we'll try on this new chain on some of my bags as well. So here's that primary multicolor chain on my vintage Coach. This is the vintage Coach Copley. And I've done a video about this. If you would like to know more information, it'll be linked below. I think this really kind of helps bring out the brightness of the orange because it is kind of a muted orange, but when I put this chain on, it just seems more bright. It's probably just in my head, but that's how I feel anyway when I wear it on this bag. And here's what this chain looks like on my vintage Coach Willow bag. I have really been enjoying experimenting with some vintage bags and using some like modern or up-to-date accessories and putting those things together. I think it just is a fun combination. And as I mentioned, this new chain has silver hardware, but I'm not really bothered if the hardware of the bag and the hardware of the chain isn't a perfect match, because I think your eye is just drawn to this impact, not necessarily looking at the details here on the side. But anyway, so here's this new chain with the pastel colors on my green Copley bag. And I think this is perfect for spring. It's just like a combination of the green grass that is, things are getting more green around here now. The grass is getting more green. And these like Easter egg colors here. I just think this is so great together for spring. And this is my bag of the day. This is my Denim Willow 24. And just in case you're curious, I'll give you a real quick view of how I've got it packed up today. And I've really been enjoying using this, and I did a full video about this, and I'll link it below. Crossbody straps for this bag are inside the bag, so it just makes it a little bit more awkward for putting on that chain. But once you do, I think it's fine. And this is what it looks like against that dark denim. I also think that's pretty fun. I'll say that for everything. I think it's fun. Like, that's the whole point, in my opinion, of buying an accessory like this, is just having fun with it. Okay, this may be my favorite, I think. So this is my Mulberry small Bayswater. This is an older style bag. They don't make it anymore, but I do see it pretty frequently on the pre-loved market. Again, I'll say, if you want to know more about it, check my video, which will be linked below. I mean, it's just so cute. I love it on this bag. Isn't that adorable? I wish I had had this in time to wear to Easter, because I think this would have been the perfect Easter bag. But nonetheless, I can still rock this for the rest of the spring and beyond. Well, thanks so much for joining me today. So let me know if you are interested in this pastel chain, or if you prefer the primary colors or maybe like me, you prefer both and having the options to switch them out. I'm really tickled with it. I think it's going to be a great addition to my accessory collection and help me have a lot of fun in dressing up my bags. Well, stay tuned for a bag storage updated office tour if you're interested in that. And of course, there will be other bag videos coming up in the future too. So subscribe if you haven't already done so. Well, thanks so much. I'll see you next time. You take care. Bye.